What's up, you guys? It's another lovely freezing cold day out here in Columbia, Tennessee. Out here working on some drainage issues. Last night we had probably 10 good hours of rain. Finally, one of the units that I work on has a sump pump underneath that finally just cut off. I just replaced it. All under here, I don't know if you can tell, is wet. Give that a few minutes and it'll probably kick back on. Oh, there it goes. That's actually been running for like 15 minutes straight. That's a 42 gallon pump per minute. So you guys can do the math. I'm not gonna do the math right now. It's way too cold out here for my head to even work. But I'm also working on another little bit of a project where we have a drain that goes through the ground, and it's been clogged up for a while, and I finally got it unclogged. As you can see, I had to cut a nice little groove all the way through the ground to get it to come out. Now, if you guys are familiar with drains and blockages, that means if you look in there, oh yeah, there's still a lot of shit in there. So I'm working on getting all of that stuff out. And that takes a while. That's not a 2-second process. I've already pulled out all that shit. So, these are the luxuries of owning properties and being a property manager and a maintenance manager and maintenance repair guy, a little bit of everything. I do plumbing, electrical, irrigation, landscaping. So it can be a little stressful, but it is what it is. But I just wanted to kind of show you guys a little bit of my daily ins and out of what I got to deal with. I mean, today's a day where you think you're going to do something and you turn out to dig holes underneath the house and put pumps in. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys later. I'll show you guys how much water does eventually get out from underneath the buildings, as well as how much light will come through that pipe, the secondary drain pipe that's in the ground that I'll clear out. So I'll catch up with you guys later. She turned back on. She keeps turning on and off, so it'll probably be a couple hours for that thing to drain out. But like I said, I'll catch up with you guys later. Not trying to be redundant and say the same thing over and over, but all right. After a few hours, constant battle, we're now done. Everything's free. Woo! Before you couldn't see through there. Now you can. Nice free flowing water. So that pump over here that was running constantly, gotta reorient it, and then underneath the house will be all done too. But generally it moved a lot of water. I'll show you. Kind of trying to show you. I mean, it doesn't look like much, to the naked eye, but if you see right here, you can kind of see the dark line right here. That's where the water was, and it's now down to here where my finger is. So it's moved about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. But like I said, pump kind of popped apart on me. Had a little bit of a water shower down here. It was only a temporary solution to get the water out, so then I could actually fix. Oh, sorry. Ripping shirts down on my skin. Ow. So it was just a temporary solution to get all the water out, so then I can actually work under there and not be soaking wet. But what I'm gonna have to do is now run to the hardware store. If you live in Tennessee, you know that there are only Lowe's and Home Depot. I mean, most hardware stores, Lowe's, Home Depot, Ace, and then the general like mom and pop stuff. If you're like me, I hate Lowe's. I hate it with a passion. Every time I go in there always seems to be an issue, or they never have anything I need. So we'll see. We can walk in, grab what we need, and just head the hell out. I doubt it, but we'll find out. Let's see how quick we can get this shit pumping all the rest of this water out, and then on to the next task. And I don't know what what the timeline is on how long it will take to pump, but I'll let you guys kind of see what it looks like after it is done pumping. It might take a day or two, but we'll catch up with you. What's up, you guys? One of the tenants called today and said, sorry, climbing around in an attic full of trusses. If you know trusses, these things fucking suck. Build your fucking houses with real lumber, not trusses. Don't kill your local fireman or me, please. Tenant called and said they have no power outside of their patio, front patio, and in their garage, and usually that means there's a GFI, ground fault circuit, or ground fault. I can tell you exactly what it means. GFCI is ground fault circuit interceptor or interface, or I can't remember what the I means. But basically, the plugs weren't working, no power, so no barbecue. So walked around, found the plug in the garage, hidden behind the refrigerator, which is one of the plugs with the reset button. Reset it, plugs came up, and then just walked around and realized that the outside boxes, if you know anything about outside boxing for electrical devices, there's a gasket material that goes between usually like the outside of your house, right? Like brick or stucco, siding, whatever it be, stone. And then the gasket goes between that. Well, it goes between the box, the wall, and, the cover box that you're trying to, cover the outlet with. Well, over time, those gaskets go bad. So sometimes we'll let water in, and that's what your GFI is for. It trips the GFI, so, you don't have a short in your electrical. Long story short, ended up finding that, and what I did is just temporary solution is just silicone the top edge, and then down the sides. And what that allows is water to hit the top and go down the sides, and it will not, basically it sheds the water, and it doesn't allow the water to go inside the box and trip the circuit. So long story short, got that taken care of. Then coincidentally enough, this house previously, I cleared out their attic, and I found a couple boxes that had some like baby squirrels in it. Well, I thought I got Mama Squirrel out, got her out of the place, and coincidentally enough, Mama Squirrel's back. And they hear it. So I'm up in the attic. Searching for the entrance of this squirrel. Now, if you know anything about construction, these are called under eaves, where that light's coming from, and that generally is where most intrusional entrances come from. So that's what it is, and we are looking at it right now. I did see the squirrel. He chased it out, ran as fast as I can like a gazelle, hopped across all these trusses, trying to get out of here, trying to see where it came from. Didn't beat the squirrel. Squirrel beat me, of course. It's quick. So now I'm just figuring out where it's at, how to close up the hole, and how to make sure Mama Squirrel don't come back. Well, squirrel. Don't know if it's Mama. So, catch up with you guys later. I will post a video of how we get the squirrel out and how we keep it out. So, deuces.